Alright guys, welcome back to a whole nother video. We're currently here in Kona. We're going to be transferring over to Honolulu. Nope. We're going to be transferring over back to the airport to begin our inter-island flight back to Honolulu. Let's get started. So the way it works is we're in a window seat. We're on the right side of the plane. We'll see how this goes. Plan today, Kona to Honolulu. So should be good. It'll be probably one of the last times that we fly. I'm able to fly on the 717. So if you guys are like fans of that, try to get it now. They are retiring in the next couple of years. 2 airlines currently in the United States serve them. It's Hawaiian or Alaska and Delta. So if you guys haven't, highly recommend going. I'm excited. I have not been on a 717 since AirTran. That says something right there. But yeah, we'll let you guys go, and then we will be back when we board. All right, we're back. We're through security, and now it's time to wait. Our flight board's in like an hour and a half, so we got some time. The best part about Kona, you guys, is the views. Check this out. This is literally just the view from the airfield, or from the tarmac. I don't know if you guys can see southwest. And then there's a T-tail over there from Hawaiian. Let's board this bird. First impressions, this is kind of what I expected. Let's put this really quickly and then we'll show you guys around the aircraft really quickly. Let's see. So it is like, it's fairly good. You do get a pretty good window. This is like 10F, so not a lot of leg room. Very small. It kind of reminds me of like the Spirit tray tables. Nice thing about this, you guys, we do actually have a magazine somewhere. Still in this one, which is really nice. So I wonder if this actually has their fleet in it. We'll see. But yeah, we'll get in there and we'll see how this goes. Alright, first impressions. I don't know. Kind of feels like Spirit again. The seats are definitely like a little bit more, a little more like harder. They're basic economy. It kind of feels like Frontier, Spirit, Region. One difference is, I think, not with this aircraft, but with others, in the Hawaiian brand, they will start rolling out more premium things once these aircraft start going away. Don't know what aircraft they will be taking it. I think the CEO of Alaska was talking about maybe making it some more 737s of the type, but I've also heard A220s could be in the mix, but who knows. On a larger aircraft like the A321neo and such, the seats are definitely a little bit better, but that's because they do more transcontinental, and this is just an island hopper, so it's just getting you from point point A to point B in a really quick way and a more efficiently and cheaper way. So, the nice thing is that it is complimentary beverages and everything, so that will be interesting. I think that will be like really nice to see how that works and see if it's even worth it. We'll see. As for in-flight entertainment, there is hang on one second. Thank you. There is a magazine. There's not one in my seat, unfortunately, but we do like that. That's the only airline in the United States that still has one, which is very rare. And I think it's actually one of the few in the entire world that actually still does. So when we get back, when we land, I'll see if they can give me one. Wi-Fi is non-existent, but there are no like power plugs anywhere. So if like your phone's dead on that type of thing, it's kind of not worth it. That's kind of what I'm bummed right now. But honestly, who needs a phone when you have these type of views? Alright, this is the beverage service. This is really interesting, the fact that they have it in this plastic cup. Let's see how it tastes. That's good. 10 out of 10. Highly recommend. Alright, thank you guys for everything so far. Let's get into the final part. Let's go over it and let's actually review the trip. Let me give my final impressions and everything. And of course, we'll be rating it on the Vulcan score. So first off, the lounge. There wasn't a lounge, but also I didn't expect one coming from a smaller inter-island flight. We weren't in business class or anything, so I really wasn't expecting much. So I'm gonna have to give that a 0 out of 5 stars, just because, you know, well, that makes sense. The seat was rough. I think if I was on that seat for more than I was, like more than just 30 minutes, it would be different. But, it just wasn't enough padding. It needed to have a little more padding, have a little more like, you know, comfort a little bit. And then also the tray table, it looked like something that came out of a Spirit aircraft. So because of that, I'm gonna have to give it a 3 stars. I mean, I'm gonna give them credit because it is a shorter flight. Food, we didn't get food. We just got a drink, so I'll count that kind of. I'm gonna have to give that a 5 stars. That was actually some of the best drinks I've ever had on a flight. I don't know what it was, but I liked it a lot. So 5 stars there. In-flight entertainment, there was none. There was no Wi-Fi. There was no seatback. So I'd have to give that one a 0 out of 5 stars. Service, however, 5 out of 5. If I could give it more, I would. The Hawaiian staff, not only from check-in, but to the gate and on board, flight attendants, everybody were so kind and everything, and I just think it was, something to look at when doing that. Actually, rewind a little bit. In-flight entertainment, I have to go about 2 stars, because I totally forgot about the fact that there was that magazine, the in-flight magazine, which you don't really get on a lot of flights anymore. So going over it, it was 0 stars for the lounge. For the seat, I gave it 3. Food, 5. In-flight entertainment, 2. That's 5. This is 12. And then another 5 for service. So out of 30 available stars, Alaska/Hawaiian gets 17 out of that. So it's pretty good. If you guys like this video, make sure you guys comment down below where you guys want me to travel next. And then, yeah, we've got a couple more flights coming up, so stay tuned. We look forward to seeing you in the next one. Peace.